Dan, you're in Cork, you're on Classic Hits. Dan, should we ban the breed?
Without doubt. Absolutely without doubt, Niall, because they are totally unnecessary. As you say, they belong to I'm going to use the word, they belong to a certain class of people.
Not always now, but
nearly,
cases, yeah.
Nearly always. Yeah. We know those people. We know what they look like. We know they think they're macho, whether they're males or females, and they strut around with these things as an extension to themselves to, give us all the impression of how tough they are. No, that's only a small part of it. But they are such a dangerous dog. Before Christmas here in Cork, a gentleman and his partner had a pit bull off the leash, which attacked a 15-year-old girl and mauled her savagely. And what did they do? They went up and they put the lead back on the pit bull and ran off, or walked away and left that girl in that condition until a motorist called an ambulance. They're the sort of people, generally, that have pit bulls. It's time to put them down. End of story. As you quite rightly took that lady to task, which started talking about obedience. Forget it. Johnny with the baseball cap who said won't be going to any obedience classes. We don't need them. You might just walk around with a tiger. They're absolutely, they're appalling looking. They're very unpleasant to look at. I mean, dogs.
Well, I suppose that's a matter of taste, isn't it?
It's a matter of taste. Well, we'll talk about taste. But this is the whole point. That, again, I witnessed an incident where a neighbour had a small dog out in the field and a pit bull got hold of him, and the neighbour was a tough guy, a big strong man. He stuck his finger into the corner of the pit bull's eye. He still couldn't make him release the dog until his owner came up panting, apologising, and then he got him to release the dog, which was almost crushed in two.
See, that's always going to be the problem, is children do, they will always do things like that, you can't control what children do.
I tell you something, I'm not afraid of dogs. I bred dogs. I bred gun dogs and trained them. I'm not afraid of dogs. Even a dog runs towards me, I'll adopt a macho attitude towards him. But those fellas put the wind up me. When I see them, there's no getting the better of them. They're going to do you in. So get rid of them, ban them.
Well, there you go, Marion. There's a man who's bred dogs, and I can tell you that these dogs, unfortunately, well, he doesn't even like how they look anyway, but unfortunately, these dogs, when they do attack, Marion, they do serious damage.
So you're saying just put them down because they're ugly?
Hold on. I'm not suggesting putting them down, and I know Dan is suggesting that, but I'm suggesting going forward that we ban the breeding of them. In other words, in 14 years' time, because that's the average lifespan of a dog, we will have no more of these pit bull type dogs. They will be gone.
That's ridiculous.
Why is it ridiculous?
No, he just said that he should put pit bulls down because of their looks.
Don't be fastening on one operation. I just happen to mention it's a personal belief. That's not why I want them put down. I want them put down because they're attacking people. They're a dangerous creature. They shouldn't be in a civilized country. They shouldn't be around what I've seen them here, fellas, walking them around fields with children in the park. And fellas have let them off the lead. Forget about the looks. I don't like the look of them. That's a personal thing. That's not why I want them put stopped bred. We just don't want them because they're a danger and a serious danger. And if you don't see that, well, then I'm concerned about, how you think generally. If you don't see the sense of removing that danger, well, then I'm very concerned. Are you just objecting for the sake of it, or are you thinking? Is your brain working?
Excuse me, my brain is working, actually, because I actually grew up around pit bulls all my life.
Oh, I see. Oh, you have them, have you? You got
I don't have them, but I know a family member who has them.
Oh, right. So you think you know a lot about pit bulls? Is that
I
what
know
you're
enough.
saying? But do you know enough to know? Do you know enough to know?
I don't think they should be put down because you said of their looks. There's nothing wrong with the looks. Would you get a mini Yorkie put down because of her looks?
I don't want them put up there. You missed my point, and you obviously weren't listening to me. I said that's a personal feeling of mine. I don't like the look. I like nice-looking dogs, like my setters I used to rear, golden retrievers, anything. But they don't even look very bad. But that is not why. Please listen to me. I want them banned completely.